Greetings, greetings, greetings. This is Iyanda Siraj, the eclectic high priestess. I am so glad to be sharing this space with you and tapping into the heart space for y'all. Okay, so we're here to figure out what's coming towards you. Um, what's coming towards you in love. Okay, now we're gonna try to get some characteristics of the person, your experience that you're gonna be having with them, the type of relationship, the dynamic that you might have with them, things that you're going to enjoy and things that you not may not like. Okay, so we're going to tap in. Now I want to do some groups, so let's do 3 groups. Okay, let's get to our, since these are still here, we got benzoin for group 1, benzoin for group 1, palo santo chips for group 2, and frankincense for group 3. Okay, so for group 1 with benzoin, let's get into it. Let's start with 3 tarot cards. So already right now on the radio, we have playing Star Back in One. What's this song? Yeah. Who sings that song? I can't even think of the name of this person. Brian McKnight, Back at One. Okay, so someone wants to start over. They want a new beginning. So, and I feel initially, part of the lyrics, he says it's undeniable that we should be together. So somebody's partner, divine partner, soulmate. We're just gonna say partner in the situation, unless I can identify that it's a higher level soulmate. But either way, this person is saying to you, kind of like, they know that y'all belong together, and if they've been taking time to figure it out, just know that they know now. Okay, and if you've been being resistant, this is this person pleading with you to just surrender to it, like just lean into it just a little bit. I promise you it's gonna be better. Okay, cards, come on. 222 just then. Come on, these cards won't flow together. Come on. Okay, so maybe this deck don't want to be used. Let's just put them up. Come on now. I don't like that. Let's use this deck. Them cards don't want to go either. So I'm going to get a tarot card or 2 for group 1. Okay, that card wants to stay down there. So we have the 7 of Cups in reverse. Remember, there's no doubt anymore. Say it's undeniable. There's no confusion anymore about us being together. Let's see what else we have here. 2 cards fell. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah. 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so like, are you willing? This is a question of like, are you willing to give this another try? Are you giving up? Are you done? See, the 7 of Pentacles talks about kind of like that energy that it takes to keep going, because even though you haven't really seen the results yet. 333. So even though you haven't seen the results yet, so it's kind of like, do you want to pull it up and give up now, or do you want to keep going? To the 10 of Pentacles. This is beautiful. Confusion is lifted. Any delusions or illusions have lifted. And this is one of those things, because benzoin does talk about kind of like smoothing the energy, even though it is a purification, but it's a more like smoothing. Same with Palo Santo, right? But this is more what am I trying to say? It's like, it's promises like a prosperous union, right? A prosperous union. With the 10 of Pentacles, it feels like it's longevity. We're building a family. We're building a legacy together. Okay. Now, I also feel like too, you could be connected with this person in the astral realm too, which would make sense why the 7 of Pentacles or the 7 of Cups is there. This person definitely wants to come out of the astral and come into the physical. So whatever, if you guys have already been connected in the 5D, if you have dreams or you've seen a person, then this is saying that that they want to come out of spirit communication and they want to make some actual physical efforts towards you. They want to ground the energy and make it physical. Okay, so this could definitely be something like that. Now, I also feel too, since we're talking about a reunion or something coming back together for another tribe, there is a sense of depression because benzoin does help with that. It does helps to soothe depression and anxiety. So I do feel as if there's also that a person who could be a little anxious about coming forward or making a move towards you, wondering if all is lost at this point. Okay. It seems like you're ready. Okay, so this person is ready to come forward and speak or make a move towards you. Now, I don't see movement necessarily. I see that they're ready to make something physical down here. So we'll see what else comes up. Oh shoot, I said I don't see action. Look, Knight of Wands is about as ready as it can get to take action. Okay, to take action. Now, this can be a little like haphazardly. So like it can seem like it's unstable, right? So we could have a Sagittarius here, or yeah, I would say Sagittarius, but I don't know that that's what this card represents specifically. We know it's Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, but I'm picking up on Sagittarius energy because it is very fiery and sometimes flighty. Okay, so it can be a little like non-committal. So I think this might have been the energy before. Either way, I feel like this person is still coming in with a lot of passion. Okay, coming in with a lot of passion. Let's get my pyramid here. Let's go. To secure the 10 of cups, to secure a happy family with you. You got the 10 of cups and the 10 of pentacles. So that definitely tells me that although something did seem a little confusing and things may have not all been like very clear, could have been muddy waters that y'all was trekking in for a little while. It feels like, where's my chat not opening? All right. Okay, there we go. So anyway, so this person is definitely coming in to secure this. I'm also picking up too that with this scenario, this person could be walking away from a fire sign that promised a lot of like riches, fame, just a lot of illusions that were surrounding a past connection with someone else. Okay, so they could be coming out of that and coming towards you. Okay, coming towards you. A lot of confusions. I want to say even like seduction and just like, just seduction. Yeah, that's a good word to use. One more card here to close this question. Oh, yes. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. This person wants to marry you. They want to secure, they want a commitment with you. Okay. So I feel like this person has like literally like left behind certain energies, or they're working to. I think they feel very grounded in it. They feel grounded in the fact that they have really healed certain aspects of themselves and that they're prepared. It seems like you're ready was on. So this person is ready for a family. They're ready to build legacy. They're ready to marry. Okay. So for a real commitment. What's on the bottom? The 6 of Wands in reverse and the Lovers upright. Okay. So yeah, I think that this person is not looking for facade. They're not looking for what looks good to other people, or they don't need validation in this time. At this time, they're going what their heart says. They feel like their choice. Yeah, they don't want to be single no more too. But anyway, they don't like this single mentality. The Knight of Wands is also kind of like a single person who kind of has their freedom, so they do what they want to do, right? But the Lovers card says that this person definitely is ready to leave behind whatever facades or non-committal energy. They also don't need the validation from whoever is around them. So that's a big energy here. They're making this decision on their own. Leaving behind the devil. All right, so let's dig in here. Romance angels. What do you want to tell group 1 with the benzoin? Group 1 with the benzoin. I just heard that there's still kind of some remnants of something else. Now, I don't know if this is on your side or their side. I guess we should break it down like that. Oh, before I pick out the other cards, let's look at some characteristics. Okay, so I do feel like there is a very balanced energy because we do have a pretty even amount of earth, air, fire. Actually, we have no air. So communication could be pretty dry. I'm also feeling too that there's a lot of understanding that needs to be had in a situation, or a lot of learning to be had in the situation. This would also be represented by the Hierophant here. So there's a lot of things that are still going to have to be learned. Air is not, oh, it's here with the Lovers card, Gemini. So choice. Okay, so we do have all elements here. So it feels pretty balanced, but for whatever reason, there's still going to be some more understanding, knowledge to be gained after the initial kind of reconnection, or whatever the case may be. Now, this person could have some red hair. They could have red hair. I'm picking up on. Now, actually, the red hair is on the person that's being left behind. So what else do we have here? There could be a little bit of an age difference here. Not a whole lot, maybe just like 2 or 3 years, maybe, for this group. I'm seeing someone who is very interested in like a natural life. I don't know what that means, but like I'm picking up on something where somebody wants to live off of the earth. They want to like maybe like they would build like a compound or something like that, or homestead. This person would be interested in doing something like that. Yeah, this person will consider you a divine counterpart, or like a part of their life's purpose, or part of their mission. So they would see this relationship as that. This person could also like to wear things on their head. So they might be someone who wears caps a lot. If this is a feminine, then they wear like head wraps and like a lot of adorning their head. Okay. This person is very much in touch with their own sexuality, and they are not scared of intimacy. They've broke the bondage of like, what does it say in the Bible? Like when a man finds a wife, he shall leave his family, his mother and father. I feel like this person has broke out of some type of like family dynamic that was keeping them away from true happiness. This could also be you, right? We do have teacher vibes here. Teacher vibes. I'm also picking up that this person could have like Egyptian roots, or Kemetic, a connection to Kemet. Pour the wine, light the fire. This person would otherwise be seen as a very dominant person, but they will be very submissive to you. Okay. I'm also picking up too that there is a like a Kundalini awakening, or a Kundalini like balancing between you two. There's something here about like having the same vibration when it comes to that. Oh wow, okay. So like tantric energy, like they would be very much into the practice of like tantra, intentional intimacy. Yeah, he said, "Girl, relax. Let's go slow. We ain't got nowhere to go." So yeah, it's making me think of the gentleman online. He teaches men about like semen retention. He teaches a lot of tantric practices online. What's it? Faris, Faris. I don't know how to say his name really. Okay, so characteristics of the person themselves. Okay, one thing, they might have like a high sex drive, or have a large member. Okay, if this is a masculine. Okay, this person could be interested in like plural relationships, or like polygamy or polyamory. If you don't want to hear that, then I'm sorry, but they could be into that, or you could be considering that yourself. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual expectations. This person may very much like to dress up in a very like avant-garde way. They may like to like be real extra in their fashion. Okay, so that's beautiful. They could wear like things that people typically don't wear. Like this person, you would see them like make a belt out of daisies or something. They tie daisies together and they make a belt. Like just things that they feel good in, that they feel good in. That's what I feel. Let's look at the characteristics of this person. Soulmate is popping out. Okay, so yes, this is your soulmate. This person could have a lot of same physical traits as you. Okay, so whatever that means for you. These two people on this card have similar hair, skin tone, and demeanor. Even look at the way they're both kind of very much into each other. So I think that this person could have some physical traits that are kind of similar to yours. So they could have a similar skin tone, a similar hair texture or hair color. Like if you wear your hair in locks, they could also have locks. If you wear a fade, they could also wear a fade, like type of vibe. Okay. But again, there's an emphasis about living outdoors or like living in nature. Engagement. Okay, come through. So we have soulmate engagement. Yeah, we did see that this person wants to lead to marriage. We got the Hierophant, the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles. So I do love that. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay. Yeah, this person is picking out a ring. They're very meticulously, like this person would put a lot of attention into the minor details of everything. Look how on this card, he's there. He's actually fiddling with her engagement ring. Both hands are there and he's like this. So this person would put a lot of effort into the minor details of things. Also hearing you would likely be a lot more into this for a long, like, I mean, sorry, the other person would be a lot more into the relationship, or they would be more enthusiastic for a little while, you know, at more than you. Again, I said this person might like to wear hats. I do feel like that's a thing for this person, especially like fedoras or, you know, like brimmed hats like that. This person doesn't have like an overly like masculine build if it's a masculine, and they don't have an overly like sensual build if they're a woman. There's a very like neutral energy to their body type, if that makes sense. So they're not like skinny and scrawny, but they're not like, you know, so they're fit, but they're not overly fit. You know what I'm saying? I said overly fit. They're not overly like chiseled and stuff like that, but they do care a lot about their body. And that maybe that's why they don't put themselves through all the strain and stuff, like hard training and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Anything else? Let's see. What else do we have for the type of relationship you guys are going to have? Making memories. Yeah, this person definitely, both of you are going to really be pouring into this relationship from a very intentional place, especially if this is reuniting, because it feels like there's a lot of lessons that have been learned from the past. Perceptions have been changed. We did talk about coming out of illusion and delusions. So that is making sense to me. I also feel as if that you could somehow like be in the spotlight or be seen by other people. You know what I'm saying? Be seen by other people. Okay, let's go back. This person, y'all could share clothes. Like, so whoever's in this situation, maybe there's a very androgynous energy here. Like both people have an androgynous vibe. Okay. So meaning that they can appear as male or female at any given time, or that it's kind of like, actually people say that I have an androgynous vibe. So anyway, maybe I'm your soulmate. Okay. So anyway, let's keep going. I feel like this person is also going to be very transparent, and they come with proof of what they say. You know what I'm saying? They come with proof of what they say with the camera. Like I'm thinking about proofs, right? But yeah, they come with proof. Like they're not just coming with words. Be careful too, because it's almost like, you will be worried because it's almost as if this person has studied you, and they may have, but I feel like it's coming from a very like just wanting to be super intentional, wanting to know everything they can know. You know what I'm saying? Before making a move. Self-indulgence is showing up, focusing on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. So I feel like this person is truly, both of you are going to feel like you got that each other is the reward for a lot of pain and a lot of suffering. I do feel as it, and of course the healing work that you did. So both of you are looking at each other as very much healing. Now you remember how I said this person is studying. This lady on this card is reading a little pamphlet, right? But also, look here, there's also a little notes here that he's taking these notes, or maybe that was some type of vow, maybe it was the words he spoke at the proposal. For sure it could be that as well. What else is this? Receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and close your issues. So yeah, I do feel like this is definitely a situation where you are going to feel fulfilled. Both people are going to feel like they're getting what they've missed for some time. And then we have passion, insane chemistry, liking each other equally and having fun. Yeah, I love that. So I do feel like this speaks a lot to that the dynamic of this relationship is very beautiful, that the chemistry is not in question. With the Knight of Wands, there's definitely chemistry here, okay? Um, Even the Six of Wands in reverse even says that behind closed doors, there's a lot of action. 2112. There's a lot of action behind closed doors. I didn't see that, but that's definitely a thing. This person will be all over it, trying to give it to you 5-6 times a day. Okay, wait, you need it again? I got you. Oh, you need it again? I got you. Let's look at the higher love cards. Now, with this, I'm going to get 2 cards for you, 2 cards for them, and the energy that's shared between you. So for your energy, now I can cross, right? For your energy, is this Aaliyah? No, I don't know who that is, but that's interesting. That song is just talking about how could you do this. So solitude and meditation. Remember, I said this person definitely took some time to heal. So you, new level of growth. This could be you. You're really just like at peace where you are right now. So when this shows up, you will feel like you have a cup that's ready to receive what's about to be pouring in. I'm not saying it's empty, but I feel like you will be open to it, okay, because you have cleared out a lot of space. New level of growth and solitude and meditation. Yeah, it's the inner work. We talked about the self-worth, the shadow work. So you are indeed being rewarded for this. I also feel too, there's an emphasis on having to communicate that you really need your own space sometimes. So maybe you've matured in the way of like setting your own boundaries, speaking up for your needs. This is very beautiful if that's the case for you. So solitude and meditation would be a thing that you've been practicing very often. Now, again, we talked about too, Kundalini energy. So with that meditation, I'm saying very intentional acts within the relationship, very intentional interactions. So you would have certain systems with this person that would help you guys to maybe like de-escalate problems, to even like systems to like get each other in the mood or let each other know like, hey, this is what my vibe right now. This is what I'm needing right now. I'm picking up on like a notebook. So when I was growing up, my grandmother used to write. She used to tell us that she would write notes to her children in a notebook. Okay. And even when I was married, me and my ex-husband used to have this practice where if something was on one of our minds, we had this notebook and we would just pick up the notebook, write it out, and leave the notebook out to be seen so that the other person know that there was a message there waiting. So this would be very interesting dynamic between you guys, or for you. This might be something that might benefit you as well. Okay. So the other person here, what about this other person? Let's take that bottom card. Soulmate, again, the other person definitely sees you very clearly as a person that they want to spend time with, spend their life with. Okay. What else do you have here for this person? Family support. Okay, yeah. Remember, I told you this person definitely made decisions about like not needing the validation. This person's standing on their own 2 feet and it's coming towards their soulmate. I mean, that's very clear. Now I just feel like I want to get one more card since that soulmate card came out. In this deck, there's only 4 soulmate cards and one has come up for you. So major endings and beginnings. Yeah, this person definitely feels like they're starting on a clean slate or starting off on their own life. No matter what this person's age is, it feels like they feel like this chapter of their life is truly their own. Okay. And so they're ready. They want to create it. They want to create with you in this chapter. What about the energy between them? Old friends, good memories. Yeah, so they want to build up on whatever was initiated in the 5D or in the previous connection that you guys had. Self-sufficiency. So if there was ever any codependency or over reliance on each other, then that's being healed. I also feel like too that you two could literally, like I said, remember we said about living off of nature. So self-sufficient would mean that you kind of like maybe you guys would want to live off grid or like I said, build a homestead or something like that. One more card here for the energy between the two. Balance. Yeah, we have dominating relationship here too. So remember I said that this person would be willing to submit to your control or to your power, your influence, whatever the case may be for y'all. I don't think it's coming up as dominating itself, but I think that whatever energy surrounding domination that showed up in the beginning, it won't be there anymore. So if there is resistance to surrender, then this is changing. Okay. Baby, hold on to me. This person's definitely they want to be your rock. They want to be your stability. They want to be able to offer you a lot of safety, safe space is what I'm hearing. They want to offer you safe space. Breathe. Yep. So solitude and meditation and then breathe. I really feel like this is 29. So the pathway is opening. Unfinished symphony. Look at that. So you guys had to take a breather. And then now you're about to come back together and finish up this symphony. Okay. Okay. I'm with it. Now you guys could be into music as well. Somebody could be into music, but look at this. Look how Ramon said there's very eccentric ways this person dresses. Girl, I'll give you my time. Okay, I think that's it for this group. Okay, so that's it for this group. Let's move on to group 2. Oh, this person has very, very long hair. Especially like locks or something. All right, so maybe I'll be able to find my cards. Yep, there they are. All right, so let's move on to group 2. Group 2. If you chose the Palo Santo, this was for you. Okay. Now, Palo Santo is purification as well, but like in a holy way, like sanctification or like consecration. And then also like brightening the mood. So bringing life back to something perhaps. It don't have to be an old relationship, but it's just like a renewed faith or renewed sense of wellness. Yep. See, look, healing after the 10 of Swords moment. I just heard you brighten my darkest days. This person feels like even their deepest, darkest fears are safe in your rays. So like your rays being your vision or you see it in your energy, even their darkest fears are like safe with you. Okay. We got the Ace of Swords here showing up. the Hanged Man, the Hierophant in reverse. Somebody's getting divorced. And then Queen of Wands. I'd rather die than live without you. Empress. Yep. Come on now. I'd rather die than live without you. Page of Swords. Okay, so this person has been watching you very closely. They admire your strength, your gentle, like you, your gentle power. Okay, that's what this person appreciates about you. Okay, so the Ace of Swords would mean that there's some kind of communications coming after a type of stalemate, or this person has simply just filed for divorce and is waiting for the finalization of it. Yeah, they don't have any ill feelings about the past with this person, or with this, with whatever they're coming out of. They don't have any ill feelings. And I feel like it might be a little unexpected that they connect with someone so soon. Now, for whatever reason, I'm feeling like this could be a same sex, like it's very unconventional. So it's an unconventional relationship. So it could be same sex. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse. So they're releasing themselves from some type of perception or bondage. Right. Marriage. But I think that's also a belief system, like self-limiting beliefs about like what's allowed and what's not allowed. Okay. Also, this person could have waited for you to end something that you were committed to. Now, I'm picking up on another energy as well of like someone who maybe have tried to force your hand, like force you into some type of box in the past. Now this could be with this person, or this is something that you've experienced of people trying to fit you into some type of box about, who they think you should be in order to be with you. Like they want you, but they need you to be like this type of thing. So whatever that is, that's dropping away from you. That's not an energy that's going to be present in this relationship. If it is present, it's going to be a test for you to speak up and say, well, this is who I am, and I can make compromises in certain areas, but these are the areas that I don't plan to compromise at all, right? So it would be a test for you if this does come up, to really just remain in your Empress energy, because that puts the other person into position to say, is my demand worth losing something that I find valuable? Like, is it worth it? Or can I make an adjustment? Right. So this person feels like you're very beautiful. We have the Queen of Wands and the Empress here. This person even could be very aesthetically pleasing. Like when you look at them, like you feel it in your body. Like you look at them and you just feel tingles and charge under your skin. This person has a beautiful intellect. They're slow to speak, like slow to anger even. They think before they speak. Okay. They don't like argument. They don't like, to miscommunicate themselves. So it's going to be very important that communication is clear and open, that you're forthcoming with how you really feel and think about a situation, because this person desires truth over comfort. Okay. They desire truth over comfort. Yeah. See, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. They it's a mechanism. This person knows how hiding things, or how like miscommunication, or like inching around to stuff, how that can snowball and later become a huge issue. And that's probably how their previous relationship came to a divorce, because of that, maybe unspoken needs, or just letting things build up too much to the point where it wasn't able to be cleared. Okay. So this is beautiful with group 2. A lot of very personal lessons have been learned. I feel like a sense of surrender as well. The Hanged Man, most people think about it as being stuck, but it's an illumination as well. It's an illumination. This man intentionally put himself here so that he could see from a different perspective. Okay. So that he could see from a different perspective and gain enlightenment about something that he didn't know very much about before. So for whatever reason, I feel like in this situation, there could be something about spiritual practices. Okay. With the Hierophant in reverse. Someone could have taken some time to watch you, listen to you more, so that they can understand who you are, your faith, what you believe in. because they could have come from very dogmatic value systems before, or you could have experienced this yourself. But it feels as if whatever those lessons were, when it comes to judging other people's beliefs or preconceived notions about things that they believe, it's not something that's going to be an issue here. Again, if it shows up, it's going to be easily taken care of with communication. Okay, this person is very open to understanding. They're willing to understand, and that's a big pitfall in relationships. People show up, but they're not willing to understand. They just come with their understanding of things. Okay, whatever that might be. That can reach different areas. But in this situation, I do feel like it's speaking to faith, your spiritual practice, whatever you do to maintain your spiritual body. Okay. It says, I feel like a little child whose life has just begun. I think that's talking to the innocence and the very openness, ready to learn, seeking information, seeking knowledge, trying new things, testing out different theories. So you and this person can have a lot of deep conversations about, intellectual conversations, but a lot of conversations about the unknown, exploratory conversations, just I wouldn't even say like conspiracy theories and stuff like that, but just exploring different things and different schools of thought, really. Okay. Repeat steps 1 through 3. Make you fall in love with me. Okay, so I feel like too, with this situation, you could literally go on like 3 dates with this person, and this person would definitely already know that you're the person for them. Okay, and you might feel the same way about them as well. It's something that they have a very intentional way of moving, it feels like. And that came up for group 1, but that was tied to like intimacy, that they had a lot of intention when it came to connecting intimately. With this group, it feels like in general, this person would literally go back and recalculate if something didn't work out for them with you guys in a situation, not in the relationship. But if you guys had a like butt heads, they would literally go back and recount their steps first before they put blame or try to point fingers or whatever. They would go back and recount their steps or what they put in, get an understanding about that, and then they would come back forward and be able to say, okay, so this is where I was coming from when this happened or when I said this, and I think this is what you meant. Is this what you meant? And then so that they would have a very reflective or introspective personality. They would be responsible for their own emotions and their own thought patterns. They wouldn't put that burden on their partner, right? They would definitely take responsibility for themselves as a partner in this connection. Again, appearance is showing up as a big thing here. So I think that this is a couple who people, when you walk by, people are like, dang, look at them, they fine. You know what I'm saying? Like people be like, hey, can I be in that? Like I want to have a throuple with y'all. So yeah, I feel like this couple will be very, very attractive, like to people in general. Y'all are attracted to each other, but I feel like even when y'all just walking down the street, people are like, I ain't never considered it, but y'all would be the ones if I did. You know what I'm saying? So this is beautiful because I did pick up there was an unconventional relationship with the Hierophant in reverse. Now, the unconvention, the lack of convention, right, could be that the feminine energy could be the more leading energy here. Because the Queen of Wands is a queen that definitely feels like she's the one empowered, right? The Queen of Wands is definitely that kind of energy. So I feel that this could be that dynamic where the feminine is a more leading role in the relationship, okay? You deserve love, okay? You are lovable. This person's target, like I said, this person is very intentional. So when they start to feel the rushing of emotions, they're going to share it and they're going to act on it. It's not going to be one of those things where they try to hold back or try to pretend like it's not there. No, they're going to move with what they feel. Like look at this. She's very, very much pointing this arrow, and look at these raging river. I feel like this is the flood of emotions. And when that comes in, this person's going to be like, okay, my sights are set. I know what I want. This person is not indecisive at all. They know what they need to do. Kudos, because it ain't too many people who just be out here knowing what they want and can go for it. They got to be having 5 different options out here and stuff. So like I'm saying kudos to this person, because in order to know what you want, you have to know you. And so a lot of times when people don't know what they want and they all over here and over there and up and down, it's because they haven't spent time with themselves enough to know who they are. This person has done that apparently, because they don't have no confusion. They don't have any like, oh, I need to try this, or oh, I want to try this, or I want to have both of these things. No, this person knows very clearly what they want and they go after it. Okay. Again, I need to reiterate, not just that they know what they want, but that when they have feelings, they honor their feelings. Okay. And this could be you as well, honoring your true feelings when they come. It's no overlooking or trying to play like they don't exist. Oh, I need to give it some more time. This person doesn't do that. Retreat. Yeah, this is the type of person, it's time to disconnect from the world. This is the type of person that'll say, okay, after the third date, they want to take you on a vacation. I want to take you and I want to spend some time with you solo dolo, just me and you. Okay. Enjoying ourselves, relaxing. See, and then again, this is kind of like a marriage scene or a wedding scene type of thing, or a honeymoon. And that arrow is pointing right at that. So this person would say they would move pretty quickly. It seems like they would move pretty quick. Baby, I'm begging, baby, I'm begging, baby. So for whatever reason, it does feel as if this person, not a beggar, but it just feels like they would be very much surrendered to their feelings. And if they felt like they needed to get down on a knee to progress the situation, they would do that, because they feel it, not just to get it to move, but they would do it. Reconciliation. Okay, for somebody is begging to come back. And then we did have religious factors here. So boom, there it is, with the Hierophant in reverse, something about faith systems. So reconciliation, someone from your past is returning to your life. And religious factors, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Yeah, give your relationship a chance. So again, a lot of these things, even if they present themselves, and if this is a reconciliation for you, cool. But I think that in general, this message is saying too, when issues come, this person would literally, like I said, if y'all have a problem, have a fight, if things end up being a little tense in the home for a period of time, this is the type of person who would plan a trip. They know how to bring new life back to a situation, right? With the Empress, they know how to kind of like clear the air and refresh the energy in the space that y'all share. I'll be the one to make it better. I'll be there to protect you. See you. I'll be there, and there is nothing that I won't do. Remember, I talked about this person will be willing to do what it takes. I will go and bring you the moon. I'll be your hero, your strength, everything you need. I'll be the sun of your sky. I'll be your man. Like, I'll be the masculine. Everything that you expect from a masculine. This is a masculine talking to some feminine here. I'll be your sun in the sky. Like, I'll lead you. I'll give you warmth. I'll give you protection. I'll give you stability. I'll give it to you. Just give me the chance to. And then wasn't that the card on the bottom? Yep. Give your relationship a chance. I'll let no harm come your way. All these arms will be a shelter. All these arms won't let you down. Hey, if there is a mountain to move, I will move it. If there's a mountain to move, I'll move that mountain for you. Okay, let's go. Come on. I'll be your fortress, tall and strong. Okay, I'm about to die. That's funny because that's my mom's wedding song. That was my mom's song, my mom's wedding song. And I actually cry every time I hear that song. It's just a very, very heartfelt song. Promise you, For you, I will. My cousin, her cousin sang it. I remember live, sang it live at the wedding. Known, new, learn, new. Wow. Okay. Yeah. I don't know why I just pinned your comment so many times. I apologize. I was just trying to figure out how to fix that. Put your faith in me and I'll be everything. Woo. Okay. Anyway, let's move on because that's intense. I felt 44:55 was just on the clock. Um, so let's go ahead and see what else is here for this dynamic. This is beautiful. Passion, hammer. Okay. Palm tree. I told y'all this person take you on a vacation. They'll put you on a flight because they say, "No, my baby don't deserve to be stressed right now." And oh, I hurt you. I pissed you off, and the energy ain't cleared yet. Okay, let's go clear this energy then. Okay, the chaser. Yeah, I don't think it's the chaser in a bad psycho kind of way. It's the chaser as in like, I'm not just gonna be sitting back like, okay, well if she, whenever they get ready to talk to me, I guess we'll talk. No, this person is very much into reaching resolution. Okay, let me see what you guys' comments. Can you show off the book? Why you bald? Okay, can you show off the book? Why you bald? Okay, because I like my hair like this. Now, what book? What you talking about? Can you show off the book? Anyway, so then we have the hammer here with sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, and working on it. Yeah, see, remember I said this person with retreat, when something is going wrong, this person's gonna be ready to put in the work to fix it. They're gonna ask the questions that need to be asked. They're gonna dig a little deeper. They're not just gonna let you be mad. They're not gonna let energy just hang out in the space, right? So with the palm tree and reconciliation, again, they know how to problem solve. They know how to problem solve and they know how to bring solution rather than more stress or whatever the case may be, right? With religious factors, it says chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. Okay, so again, this person could have definitely worked really hard. Remember we talked about a divorce in the past for this person, that this person could have worked really, really hard at trying to save their past relationship. And so this is why and it could have and you could have been reflecting some things to this person, or you may in the future reflect some things to this person about that dynamic. Okay, either way, this person is very mature and knows how to handle their own self. Remember, they take responsibility for their own stuff. Okay. Also too, remember we talked about differences in spiritual practices. Now I don't know about y'all, but this person seems like they may have felt like they may feel like they're under some type of love spell. Okay, and this made them feel like they were being controlled or dominated in some way. And so that's why I talked about that feminine energy leading the relationship, because for some people they don't, for some of us, when we talk about magic and femininity and things like that, seduction, a lot of people see that as witchcraft. Okay, and okay, it is, right? It's a natural power. And so a person might feel like they're under some type of spell or enchantment when they're around you, and this can be kind of like frightening, making them feel like they're powerless, right? That things are not happening because they want them to happen, because like they're being forced to happen, right? So I dig that. They just feel out of control, but this person would be okay with that. They would be okay with surrendering to your love. Like if they're under your control, they're like, if anybody gonna hold this leash, I'm gonna let you hold the leash. Okay. If anybody's gonna hold the leash, you gonna be the one holding the leash, right? So I love that energy. I love this. Okay, so with these cards here, we're going to check out the um, energy of the person, you, and then the energy that's shared between you guys. Now let's see what my little troll is here doing. Is that new fashion? What's you doing? Okay. You know what I think you should do? Go take some grammar lessons, study a little bit, read a book. You know what I'm saying? Because you over here, but sound like you need to be somewhere learning something your damn self. Okay. So that's that. Now, higher love, your energy here, achievement and success, reassessment. Again, reevaluating or reassessing what it means to be a unit, how things can fit together in a dynamic. Um, that type of vibe. Okay. So I think that both people, or even just you see success in this situation. I said I was going to look at them first, or you. Anyway, I feel like this is their energy. They see a lot of success in this situation. They think that they can achieve the feat. They can achieve the unachievable with you. Okay. Also, reassessment, something that they saw that they passed in the past may have seen as a weakness, perhaps femininity, right? They could have seen it as a weakness, and now they're reassessing the power of it. Okay. Now, this is very much talking about someone having an awakening regarding the power of the opposite dynamic, or the opposite energy, the masculine seeing the feminine in a different light, in a more powerful light, and then the feminine seeing the masculine in a different light, maybe in a gentle nature, having a gentle nature, not needing to dominate, and all those things. So reassessment is definitely an energy with this person. They see that there's a lot of success that can be had here after they've learned, or after they've seen some things in the past. Okay. Let's look at your energy. Lost love. Okay. It was a lot. None of those flipped over. I'm going to put them all back. See what we can get. What else do you want to add to the lost love energy? Okay. Yeah. Dreams come true. Calm, cool, and collected. Okay. So again, yeah. There is this energy of like when okay, so you know how some people they look for like this tingly feeling, or like some type of like little spark or something when they're going into relationships. For you, I feel like this energy of like you finally know what a real love feels like, when you know, when you feeling calm, when you feel like you're not putting yourself in a whole lot of different places or bending yourself to fit something. It's like you know that you can just be in your nature. Okay. So I feel as if, especially if you're the feminine, it's like you can sit down into your proper seat. Okay. Both people, actually, if you're masculine or feminine, it's like you can take your proper place, right, in the relationship, without feeling like you have to do a lot. Like you can just chill out. Hmm. There's this sense of calm that'll be over you, and this will be your indication that this is your thing, and that this is right for you. In the past, you could have been going after like boom, 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 boom. I need my heart to be beating all fast, and I need to feel ramped up about this love. But there's a change when we have that reassessment energy. There's a change, and now when you feel this calm, that'll be your indicator. Okay. Okay. Here's these two cards came out for between you. Commitment and marriage. I love it. And new inspiration. Yes, absolutely. Freaking Commitment and marriage with new inspiration. I feel like, again, it's going to stay fresh. It's going to stay fresh. I'm also hearing somebody could be renewing their vows. So I know we talked about divorce earlier, but it could be totally a renewal of vows after a separation, or marrying the same person twice. Okay. I had this lady when I was in the military. She had married her ex-husband 3 times, like married him twice again after they got divorced the first time, which I found to be real interesting. Um, but hey, you're gonna keep trying at it. You just keep trying at it, right? Regardless of what other people think. So with this commitment, marriage, new inspiration, I honestly feel like, I'm hearing travel. Travel is going to be big about keeping you guys' commitment fresh. Experiencing a lot of different things is going to really add to this dynamic. Okay. Because I feel as if there is a lot for you guys to explore in the world together. Okay. Also here, I'm picking up on an artist, on artists. You could be artists or creatives in some way. So, you could, one of you could serve as a muse for the other person with the Empress card there, and new inspiration. There could be muse energy here. So definitely whatever craft is here, maybe writing, because we have the Ace of Swords, writing, music with the Queen of Wands. art, painting. You could be somebody's muse. Yeah. Or they could be yours. Y'all could be mutual. Y'all could be muses for each other. Right? Okay. So that's that. Traditional relationship. Yeah, right. Don't think that's going to be a thing there. All right, so physical traits. I didn't even go through physical traits. I did say that you guys could be very beautiful. Both of you could be very pleasant to look at. The masculine in this energy could very much enjoy being without his top, like topless, showing off his muscles and his arms and his chest. The feminine energy here seems to be a more what's the word? Like a more like covered. What's the word? To where modest. The feminine here seems like they could be more modest because in each of these cards they have more like drapery on. Okay, the masculine has like no top, but she's kind of got like a full gown type of vibe. And that's in this one too. She has a full gown. Even in the Empress card, she's completely covered. The only thing you can see is her freaking neck. So there is a vibe here, a whole vibe. Yep. And this one, she's got a collar all the way up to her neck as well. So I do feel energy of like the masculine being a more like free person and then the feminine being a little more modest. But again, that's that shared muse. The feminine could be an artist. Maybe he's her muse. I don't know. There's definitely a vibe. Definitely a vibe. Okay. So let's see how we want to close off your message with these oracles. Breathe again. Okay, let's see if something else comes out. Oh, there it is. Come to the edge. Yeah, this person is going to meet you where you are, or you're going to be able to meet them where they are. I also feel like a sense of risk is always going to be in this situation, or you won't be scared of risk or trying new things. Also, if something is not working, you guys won't hesitate to move away from that thing that's not working. And I heard till the end of time, this person like, and see how this woman is sprinkling hearts out. So she's here almost waiting for this person to come meet her at the edge. So I do feel like there's definitely a sense of like jumping off together. Like we're going to hold hands and jump off together type of vibe. Let's dive in together. Fork in the road is in reverse. So anybody who feels like indecision or feels like a little scared, you will be inspired by this person to go ahead and take the leap. Okay. Yep. Blessed is down there. Blessed. Yeah. You're going to go ahead and take the leap. You're going to feel encouraged to. Let me have one more card here. Okay. In reverse, we have not for you. Okay, but look here. There's a chess game there and there's a fortune cookie, but there's a chess game and it came up in reverse. So I feel like there's not going to be a lot of games here. I feel like, remember, this person was very decisive, like they set their sights on things. I feel like that's being reiterated here. There's no games. There's no like manipulation tactics. There's no doubt about whether you're for them or not. It's a whole thing, right? It's a whole thing. They know who you are and they know how they want to move in the situation. As a matter of fact, with what fortune cookie has the thing already out. So this is kind of one of those things. This person, even if it looked like a no, this person would open this cookie up and be like, nah, I got to see what's inside. Right. So any blockages, any issues that come up, again, this person is going to open up that cookie and say, no, there's something else in here. Let me see what else is in here. Right. So I love that energy for this. I'm hearing that this person is very balanced emotionally. Very balanced emotionally. And for whatever reason, I haven't really done signs, but I just heard like this person could be a Pisces or have Pisces energy when it comes to how they view relationships. I don't know how Pisces view relationships, like very imaginative and creative and like in the clouds about it, head over heels type of vibe. So I feel like that's kind of a Pisces relationship, Pisces love. It can also be a little, if it's in its reverse, it can be a little like attached, right? Clingy-ish, right? For the Pisces. Or just rely on the partner a lot for that return, you know what I'm saying? That return of energy. Okay, Michael. You're not here with me. Okay. All right. So that's it for group 2. Let's move on. And leave my world so cold. That's somebody's message being channeled right there. Someone is definitely asking, why'd you have to go? Leave my world so cold. Someone could have definitely suffered from a deep heartbreak that led to, depression and all types of things. Been there, done that. Okay. But there's someone definitely communicating or coming to communicate that when you left their life was not the same. Okay. Um, That's an attitude like you of speaking. Well, take your non-English ass, speaking ass on somewhere, and listen to the reading instead of trying to play games in my energy. So, group 3, frankincense. Frankincense. Now, remember, I told y'all frankincense is the crown chakra. Now, I with frankincense and the crown chakra, it is my belief that half of the main chakras, or 3 of the main chakras, are masculine, 3 of the main chakras are feminine. The feminine has the even number chakra, so 2, 4, and 6. The sacral, the heart, and the third eye. And the masculine has the throat, the solar plexus, and the root. Right? I mean, that's just my vibe, okay, and how I feel about it. And then once they have balanced both the polarities within each other, once the masculine and the feminine have balanced both of those, they are ascended and they connect at the crown chakra, okay? And the crown chakra is where they come into the trinity or the union. Look at that pyramid. They come into the trinity or the union with God, okay? And they step into divine purpose. So after they balance their individual polarities and then they balance the opposite polarity, then they ascend to being crowned, and then they step into divine purpose. So with this pile, I do feel like there's a sense of like literally like divine partnership. Okay. With frankincense, you have grounding, connection, and meditation. Okay. So again, there's ascension all over this. Okay. Now, even if you don't subscribe to the vibe of soulmates, twin flames, and things like that, this kind of relationship would definitely ascend you in every way. It would definitely like take you to higher levels in every way of life. You would learn more about money and finance. You would learn more about intimacy and love. You would learn more about spirituality. Okay. This person would be boosting you in your fitness regimen, everything. There would be ascension in every area of your life with this relationship, it feels. Okay. So let's pull some tarot and see what they want to tell us. You are not alone. I am here with you. Though we're far away, I am here to stay. Michael Jackson. Okay, so what do you want to tell group 3? Group 3 with the frankincense. What is coming to them in love and romance, characteristics of this future relationship. Knight of Cups, again, like I said, ascension. Knight of Cups is talking about the next step or evolving emotionally. So I do feel like that's going to new heights. Okay. Two of Cups, again, yes, this is, I'll just go ahead and say it though, even if you don't subscribe to it, this is a high level soulmate. This is like twin flame or twin ray, kingdom couple. This is that energy here with the Two of Cups and the Knight of Cups, meaning that it's continual learning, growing, expansion, adding to one another on every level, I feel like. Okay. Okay, there's something here about this relationship where the masculine energy is the giver. Okay, the masculine energy pursues. So in this situation, I feel like that's what's happening, because this Knight of Cups is coming with his cup, and then even here, this one, he has his cup, and he's kind of like kind of like reaching out to her. She's just kind of has her cup. So this person definitely would be very receptive to your emotions, to your feelings, to your sensitivities, especially as a masculine. That's a beautiful energy. I'm picking up Leo vibes. So even though this person shows up very, what I'm hearing the word brawn, like brawny. Is that a word? They show up very like masculine and hard. It feels like I got to look that word up to see if that's a thing. Okay, also brawny, physically strong and muscular. Yeah, okay. So they come out kind of brute like, all right? But there is definitely a teddy bear on the inside, all right? I'm also feeling like this person doesn't, even though they would enjoy a lot of niceties in life and things like that. They are very much into what's real and what matters in the connection. Okay, so they see all of those other things as additions. Okay, if you guys have great jobs, if you guys have a big house and nice cars and take vacations, they would love that, but they would sacrifice all that to ensure that the love is strong and that the love is solid. Okay. Six of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there's no, yeah. There's gonna be no past, like influence from the past is not a thing here, especially when it comes to negativity. I think also this person might not be able to have children, or you may not be able to have children. There could be a vibe where it's just you two, but that's okay. Okay. I'm also picking up too on childhood wounds and traumas. They've already been taken care of and healed here. But for whatever reason, I'm being told that this person could have lost a sibling or a child in the past, or you guys may go through this together. I'm sorry to predict that, but it does feel like this is something that you guys would share together. It would deepen you guys' connection. It would definitely strengthen the bond between you guys. So whatever trials you go through are definitely going to be growing you, which we talked about. Everything in this relationship is ascension. It's going to take you to newer heights in every level, like I said before. Magician in reverse. Okay, hold on now. Okay, so yeah, so no manipulation here, but the magician card in reverse definitely says that there could be I want to say like missing elements somehow. So again, I do feel like this speaks to the fact that some things, this is very emotional. You got Knight of Cups, Two of Cups, Six of Cups. So there's all emotional and intuition here. Now, I feel like there could be some elements that are missing. So like maybe y'all don't have the most money, or maybe, maybe sex is not the best, or maybe conversation is not as great. But I feel like the bond that you two end up having is your bond. So you guys have a very mature understanding, like even with outside friends and things like that, that those people help to keep the relationship balanced. Okay. So if you guys connect on emotion and intuition alone, not alone, but that's your strong suit, then whoever the talkative person is or the intellectual, they would get that fed somewhere else. Okay, they would get that fed at work or at school or with their group of friends. If someone had like some type of things with intimacy or sexuality, that would be worked out. You guys will bring in the tools to take care of that as well. So I feel like there's just this thing of kind of, even the things that are lacking in the relationship, you guys know, you guys are mature enough to allow the person to still have that without feeling like, only I'm supposed to give it to you type of vibe. Okay, what else do we have here for group 3? I'm gonna take that card, the Sun card. I'm going to put it upright because I don't feel like there is a reverse for the sun, honestly. I barely read reversals, but whatever. Yeah, see, sense of celebration. So I feel like it's good that I did put that down like that. Either way, like I said, there is definitely a sense of playfulness. Everybody's allowed to be exactly who they are. Nobody's been held to unrealistic standards or expectations. I think each person sees the person as for who they are and what they offer. Okay. And then the work of the relationship is creating the systems that allow both people to have what they need. And if that means bringing in or that other energies are around that support, then that's what this dynamic will get to be. I'm seeing a raised eyebrow, so there may be a sense of skepticism or something in this situation where like maybe there's uncertainty about how things will fit together or how things will work. But both people seem like they'll be committed to taking the time that is necessary to find these solutions. Okay. Now, give me my final card to end my pyramid. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Nothing will be held back. So even if there's lack in areas, nothing will be held back. Everybody will be giving everything they have to the situation to see it into success. And this is what will bring success, honestly. I also feel like too, this energy would be kind of like there is definitely I say the same thing. Nobody is extra rigid. There's a lot of flexibility in this connection. And I think one of the major things in this situation is that both people want to know that the other person is not going to go. It's not codependent. It's just that both people thrive on the knowledge that this is their person. You know what I'm saying? So both of you may have that same core need just to know that somebody is with you and that they're not going to be, in and out or trying to dip out at the first sign of discomfort or the first sign of discord, maybe. Yeah, give your relationship a chance. Yeah, both of you will be very willing to work through things. Finances and career. I said something, one element was missing, and it's definitely money. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So again, you're going to build the love, and I feel like the love is going to build, and then the Four of Pentacles where somebody feels like they're penny pinching or like having to hold things really close to themselves. That's going to change, but because of the love and the acceptance, and you guys are be able to honestly work towards the goals that you have for your finances, because there's acceptance and there's an understanding and there's a willingness to grow together. Okay. So this is one of those things like started from the bottom, now we're here, or like they been with me since I have nothing. Knew I'd be his fiance when he was broke on Causeway. And he ain't even his peak like Dante. And I ain't Kim. What that mean? Toe can't never go Kanye. Hey! Okay. So that's 5-5 by Toby Nigwe and Fat, the wife. Okay. The queen mother. Okay. So anyway, so there's this energy of like, you my person, and I know we're going to have great things together, type of vibe. So I love that. I love it. Knew I'd be his fiance when he was broke on Causeway. This could be an insecurity that one or the other person holds too. They don't know how to make things work or how they're going to be able to step in. Now, remember I said somebody may not be able to have children, but somebody could also have kids. And so they're insecure about leading a whole family, right? Or taking on that responsibility. So they don't know if they have enough to do that. But either way, it feels beautiful because there's that willingness, okay? That willingness. And again, I'm hearing that this fear is because they don't know what the other person has, okay? So when they come to you, they may feel like they don't have enough financially to care for the family, what you bring. If you are the one with children, they don't know if they have enough. But when they show up, you already have and when y'all put it together, y'all have this abundance, right? So I think it's just about like what's unknown, and that causes the fear or insecurity or whatever. Yeah. What else do you want to add here? Passion. Okay, passion. And then pay attention to red flags. Okay, so passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Again, I said that this person definitely will let it all out. They will be giving their all. They will be pouring into you. And again, the intimacy that you share with this person is what's going to keep it alive, and it's going to influence and encourage efforts in all the other areas because of the connection itself. Okay, they say love will inspire you to do a number of things. Okay. And I want love that inspires me to be my best self. I want love that inspires me to reach my goals. I want love that teaches me discipline, love that teaches me, expansiveness, right? Love that teaches me boundlessness. Okay. So I feel like that's definitely an energy here. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Now, let's get over here with pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you, okay? So, I did say that the stuff from the past or from childhood wounds are taken care of. That doesn't mean that they won't be triggered, okay, or that they won't manifest in a certain way in the relationship. But again, like group 2, there is a responsibility that's here, okay? I'm picking up a very like sensitive energy, sensitive, very sensitive. So it's saying that you two would be paying attention not to press each other's buttons, or you would really want to know what the other person's wounds are so that you know how to help heal them or help them in healing, and not cause them any more pain in that same way. Okay. So this is definitely, express your love down here. This is definitely one of those things where people will be so in tune with one another that you guys would pretty much like evade situations where you would hurt each other. Okay. Nothing is veiled in the situation. I'm also picking up too, this relationship has a whole lot of ancestor support. So it's not it's that it's ancestor and angelic support. So I feel there's a lot of innocence here. Innocence, even if your feelings are hurt, you will know that it wasn't intentional, or that yeah, it wasn't done on purpose, that it was just the situation at hand. All right, so what else do we have for group 3? Now, as far as characteristics, okay, now I am picking up that this person, there could be different cultures involved here. 2 different cultures. I'm picking up on some Asian vibe, an Asian background. Girl with a snake. Empath, narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. Okay, so one of the things that either one of you have worked through is this dynamic of, especially when it comes to finances. Oh, wow. Okay. So another message for the finances is that, I said this, that the element was missing, but the element may be hidden for a little while. Okay, so maybe this person wants to approach you and allow an emotional connection to develop before they tell you that they like a prince or that they a billionaire or something like that, right? It's a very interesting vibe because it seems that a person could have dealt with in the past, being very open about their standing, their financial standing, who they are, what they have, and that leading to a lot of manipulation. And because the magician was in reverse, which would say manipulation, lies, or sneakiness. Either way, they could have dealt with this in the past, so they kind of lead with their heart now instead of kind of like trying to buy partners or trying to impress. So that's beautiful. They'll be leading with their heart, and they may not tell you, like they may not hide it, but they just may not tell you that is hiding and not telling you the same thing. I don't think so. I just think that sometimes we wait for the proper time to share certain things, and I don't think that it's hidden, right? Just that we don't tell it immediately, because you know what you look like telling every single person you meet your whole story, and then they leave next week, and now 10 people got all your secrets. Okay, but anyway, that's kind of a vibe here. This person definitely feels like there's boundaries that they have to keep for themselves just so that they feel safe, and that they feel feel safe to open up themselves, open up their heart. And if they're constantly thinking about whether they're being used or not, then they won't be able to do that. So this is their own method of kind of like, yeah, it's a lesson that they learned. Heart with the key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your hearts. We just said that, and getting together. It's perfect. We have the runner and the grim reaper. Pay attention to red flags, the grim reaper, the runner. Okay, so with the grim reaper, it says it starts with the relationship is over, no second chances, but then it says grow and transform your life. So again, I do feel like with the Grim Reaper, we talk about like the death energy of rebirth and regeneration, starting a new cycle, letting the old go, taking on some new stuff. So again, this speaks to kind of like that frankincense energy of ascending everything, of changing dynamic of a lot of things. Okay. We have the runner down here too. So we have like fear of intimacy, listening to ego, and the runner in codependent relationships. Pay attention to red flags. Okay, remember I said that this person had, both of you share this energy of wanting to know that the other person is in it to win it, or in it for the long haul. Okay. Now, I'm just going to throw some advice in there because it is okay to like want some type of solidarity, or just like knowing that the person is with you. But I really want to just express that maybe you guys will learn how to release control a little bit and surrender in this situation, so that you're not so tied to the outcome of it, but that you're allowed to experience the passion, the connectivity, the joy that is to be shared. Okay. So I don't want anybody to be running away from at the first sign. And that's kind of the vibe of this anyway, or the fear that's being here. So yeah, love. They want love, unconditional love, affection, attention, oneness. Yeah. So they just want to know that you're in it with them. Okay. And the same for you. You probably just like, all I need to know is that you're in it with me and we can do this thing. Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Like everybody wants to feel like what they're investing is a good investment. You know, that it will yield results, positive results. No one will ever take your place, the song is saying. Do you believe? All right, so here's one card. Positive transition. Again, yeah. Positive transition. Love that. So this is going to be for between you guys. Now, let's look at this person first. Your person first. Soulmate. Mm-hmm. I said that before. Kind of angelic protection around this connection. Soulmate, marriage for the other person. This is what's on their mind when they come towards you. This is what they're actually looking for. And self-sufficiency. Again, this person could have recently just decided that they needed to learn more about managing their own resources, and things like that. So that could be tied to that, since we had the money issues over here. With commitment and marriage, they could also be recouping from some type of, like I said, they had some type of situation in the past that they're recouping from, or that they're recovering from. They could have made a bad investment too in the past, and and now they're coming forward after they've kind of like gained their footing again. Oh, I forgot to be your lover. Okay, so this is what this is about. In the past, someone invested a lot into work, making money. I'm even feeling like fitness and things like that, things that just other things, and they forgot to be the lover. Okay, so they forgot to connect on an intimate level with someone. So they were just focused on all these other things, and they could have been in the relationship. Even in the relationship, they were focusing on the things that on other things. I don't know. but I forgot to be your lover is what I'm saying. And we did say that in the beginning that this person feels like they wanted to lead with the heart instead of letting somebody see that they had so much and then attaching to them for that. And then love didn't get to grow because now somebody has like rose colored glasses on, or even is just straight up using, you know what I'm saying, for money. Clarify positive. Let's get some more here for it. Yeah, competition and challenge between you guys. Between you guys, you have positive transition, competition and challenge, and lasting love and happiness. Again, that challenge element is definitely speaking to the opportunities for ascension that are going to be presented in this connection. Does that mean that it's going to be roses? No, because opportunity for ascension is challenge. Challenge is opportunity for ascension. So I do feel like this is one of those things that it's a soulmate connection. So soulmates are here to teach us. It's a contract to learn certain lessons, right? Competition and challenge would say, bringing up old dirt or comparing to past relationships, um, even keeping around like past partners and things like that. This is something that would be addressed in this type of relationship. People who like, because that Libra energy, right? Or Gemini. Libra, no, Gemini. Definitely Gemini would be like someone who would be still be friends with like all their exes. So this would be something that's talked about here too when it comes to competition. So it seems like this is a very youthful and innocent connection, and so I do feel like there's a lot of those types of things that would have to be worked out. Like, okay, I know that that's your friend, but I feel a certain way about it. Okay, so can we talk about this and see if we can come to some other conclusion about how this is going to play? Okay, so let's see your energy here, how you would show up in this situation. Union of two souls. Okay, heck yeah. Yes, that's even bigger than soulmate, honestly, for me. Union of two souls. That means y'all want to merge. Y'all want to be in oneness. Remember, we said that oneness energy was down there. No, that was on another reading. But anyway, union of two souls. What else? Your energy here. Soulmate. So 2 of the 4 soulmate cards are here in your reading, meaning that both of you feel the same way. And then achievement and good fortune. Yeah, both of you feel like that a good outcome is seen in this situation or could be had. I think too, also, both of you are willing participants in the contract. Okay, willing participants in the lesson, the growth, the development that you're going to experience together. The heavy burden, right? So yeah, it can be heavy, honestly. But since that's on the bottom of the deck, it's like an overall energy of when you're processing and when you're transitioning through some of these things, both of you will be the shoulder. You'll be the shoulder for each other to lean on. So both of you will be each other's strength in the situation. Okay, Mariah, let me see. I don't even remember how this song goes. We were as one, babe, for a moment in time. Seemed everlasting that you would always be mine. But you want to be free, so I let you fly. Because I know in my heart, true love will never die. Okay, and remember I talked about how different dynamic of a relationship. Like if you needed something outside of the connection, then the partner would be open to you having that. Like this person wouldn't want to block you from being fulfilled. You'll always be my baby. You're never gonna shake me because you'll always be my baby. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Come through then, Mariah. Give him a word. Give him a word, Mariah. I ain't gonna cry. I'm not gonna beg you to stay. I will not stand in your way. But inevitably, you'll be back again. love will never end. Yeah, you will always be a part of me. Okay, so for one situation, Mariah Carey is giving me multiple vibes, but I will put out there that because there was this energy of the magician in reverse and the six of cups in reverse, so there was a past something where somebody could have been manipulated with some type of bondage spell, or somebody just didn't want to let go of the person. Okay, so they had to, yeah, girl with the snake. See, yeah, remember we had girl with the snake there. So that person, whoever's coming towards you, could be trying to get another person's energy off of them, like, or has been working at that. To release themselves from a past person that just wouldn't let go. All right, so let's see what Oracle messages. Poised, chaos and conflict, and between worlds. Okay. Number 33 and number 48. So poised, that speaks very well. Let's go chaos and conflict first. Chaos and conflict. I know that we talked about really working through the things for character development, right? For character development, for lessons in ascension, for deepening the heart space or opening the heart space. I'm not saying that this seems like a very difficult relationship per se, but honestly, it seems like you guys are equipped for whatever might come up because of what you have experienced. Okay. So chaos and conflict paired with poised. I mean, honestly, I feel like you've been put into position, or you've been aligned with this person because of the things that you've seen, or because of the things that the two of you have experienced. It's like a wish fulfillment or a sense of healing that gets to occur with you, between the two of you. Fragments of yourself being able to be called back. Um, See the zebra there, kind of fragmented there in the middle. It's not even a zebra. It's like a zebra with horse stripes. I mean, not horse, but cow patterning, right? So the zebra, the actual zebra skin is underneath the cowhide. Okay, so there is a situation where a person, where both of you are going to be peeling back layers of yourself. Really, really, like 33 is the age Jesus was when he ascended into as an ascended master. He became an ascended master, right? He ascended into heaven. So anyway, so I do feel like there is this energy of like all of the old dying away and harmonizing the heart space, harmonizing who you are as an individual. See, this doesn't feel like one of those connections where like I know who I am and I know who I am. This is a learning relationship where two people can grow together as themselves. This could be very young people, so very like 19, 20, 21. Now it could be a young person and an older person too, just to throw it out there. But it feels as if there's a lot of character development, about a lot of learning about ourselves in the relationship, right? And and I'm just going to put it out there that it's definitely a situation where this relationship has potential to go forever and ever, and that's the hope for both of you. But for whatever reason, I pick up that you guys you guys realize, or maybe are open to the idea that it could be short lived and that you just have to gain and then move on. So when we talked about wanting like wanting to know that this is your person, like that they won't leave you, that could be that you guys are both healing attachment issues. Okay, so all right, either way, with poised and chaos and conflict, I feel like you guys are perfectly poised, perfectly equipped to deal with these things that are coming, any storms that come your way. You guys are gonna see past the illusion of what the conflict is and see what is being shown to you, what healing is being brought to you, what ignored thing is being exposed, right? So I'm willing to do anything. I messed around and gave up everything. I thought we never part. Okay. So okay. Express your love, and worth waiting for. So if there is a separation here of some sort that happens in this relationship, then it's gonna be one of those things that tests loyalty, or tests um the commitment. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it does separate, it's like Mariah Carey said, I'm not gonna fight you. I know that you'll be back, because you know that this thing is forever. It's a forever thing. So I do feel that. I feel it's a lot of lessons, maybe learning how to detach, or not be so attached in relationships. Okay, that's all I got for number 3. Let's see. How do I want to end the message today? Let's read a Pataki from the Orisha deck. All these cards. All right, let's get it as a story. Let's listen to a story. How you just gonna kill my phone like that? Oh, it's a new song. Hey, hey, hold on. That's what he just said. Hey, hold on. What messages do you want to share with us about love and romance? Messages from the Orisha. Lessons from the Orisha. So let's see. Okay. 2 of Swords and the Moon in reverse. Okay. 2 of Swords. Oftentimes people see 2 of Swords as crossroads, and that's also how it's seen here. It's a you got yin yang, you got Eshu energy here, meaning that the crossroads or opening of the roads. Okay. 2 of Swords is also tied to like indecision, or feeling like you're at a stalemate and that a decision has to be made, or ignoring the fact that a decision has to be made. This could also be illuminating blockages or things that are stopping you from being able to move forward. Okay. Whose car broke down on the highway? Like, car break down on the highway, maybe trying to get to your A, or okay. 2 of Swords. The 2 of Swords is a card associated with balance, justice, and peace. In some decks, it shows a blindfolded figure holding 2 swords, connecting its meaning to the idea of Lady Justice. It can also be a card of making peace with the things that are not ideal, but also not subject to change at this time. Now, that really resonates with that last group, right? In the Orisha cosmology are 2 ideas that show up to modify a reading: ire, or blessings, and osogbo, or negativity. These energies may come from an Orisha ancestor, gossip, money, malevolent sorcery, or elsewhere. While ire may come from many sources, it is understood to be a singular thing. Asogbo, on the other hand, may come from many sources such as sickness, death, loss, and so on. The elders speak of a war between the ire and the many Asogbos. I hope I'm saying that right, Asogbos. Everyone wants to live the blessings and are grateful to see them arrive, but unfortunately, they are harder to hold on to. I'm going to finish reading and I'm going to tell y'all what I was just going to say. Both our own incorrect actions and the many negative forces can cause a blessing to be lost. To work against this, it is important to exercise forethought, tend our inner foundations, and make offerings to keep the negative forces at bay. So, okay. So this says everyone wants to live the blessings and are grateful to see them arrive, but unfortunately they are harder to hold on to. Right. So this is one of those things where someone sees a value of something and then they really want to have it. They want to attain it, especially a person. They want that person. That's who I want to be in a relationship with. But then once you get that person who's so smart, who's so beautiful, who's so who loves traveling, who this, who that, you get this person and then you realize the reality of being in a relationship with that person. Okay. So they're so beautiful. Okay, now everybody looks at them and that makes you a little insecure. Or this person, they're not super clingy and they're just so independent. Yes, and when you get together, they need personal space. They need time away because they need to maintain what that energy is that you were attracted to in the first place. So it just talks about, yeah, you want the blessing, you want the person as your own, and then the reality of what it is to be in a relationship with that person is highlighted. Okay, many people cannot hold on to what they feel like to what they grab onto, and for whatever reason, they just don't apply themselves, or they just overreached in the first place, right? Who knows? The symbolism in the card here: a candle for blessings, a series of negative things that could happen. From the bottom, death, accidents, violence, injury, betrayal, court, and bills. The black and white background highlighting the yin and yang nature of this balance. We often say that in order for there to be good, there must also be bad. And that's also a message for number 3, right? Where there's a lot of lessons that are going to be learned, a lot of growth and ascension attained in the connection, okay? We must expect obstacles in life and work to prepare for them. This includes knowing that we cannot see everything coming. The worst mistake is to ascribe positive or negative agency to the world when this card shows up. The world is itself amoral and without agenda. It is up to us to make life what we want and need it to be. If times are good, plan ahead for the obstacles. If life is hard, things will turn around if you face it head on. Everything is in motion. When times are great, it is easier to be complacent and lose it all. When you got a good thing and you in the relationship and then you let yourself go, or you stop doing that very thing that really sparked the passion and things like that in the relationship in the first place. Yeah, so it's just talking about continuity, being committed to showing up and being present. And so, wow, okay, that candle just went crazy. All right. The solutions here say to cast divination often and make offerings to keep things on track. Do not neglect your spirits or ancestors. Do not complain, and save for a rainy day. All right, then. Coming through with the message. All right, that's it. That's all I got for you guys. And so I hope that you guys were able to receive. If you liked these messages, and found them useful, then by all means, give me a like, give me a comment below to let me know how it resonated with you, and then subscribe, because if you liked it, then you want more, right? So subscribe so that you know when we are posting. Bye, y'all. Peace.